to all of you. Namaste. And all of you, welcome to this webinar on the occasion or the one day before the International Day of Yoga. As you know, I am also practitioner of yoga, and in a detail, everyone is following yoga. The thing is, it's just a matter of awareness, whether you are aware or not. So I welcome all of you for this webinar, and in this webinar, I'm going to talk about the importance of yoga. महत्व क्या है योग का हम सभी के लिए, क्योंकि जब भी योग की बात होती है तो किसी एक व्यक्ति विशेष की बात ना होकर सभी की बात होती है। जैसा कि आप भी जानते हैं, इस बार का हमारा अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योग दिवस का जो थीम है वह है वसुदेव कुटुंबकम, दैट दिस होल वर्ल्ड इज अ फैमिली. And when we can create that feeling within all of us that everyone is important, then in a way we all are following the real meaning or the real practice of yoga. So let's start the today's session with a prayer, that is Mangalacharan. So sit with erect spine, relaxed, both hands in Jnana Mudra, gently join your thumb and index finger, put them on your knees. Gently close your eyes. Let your whole body be relaxed, fully balanced, centrally aligned. Facial muscles fully relaxed. Chin parallel to the ground. Now, be aware of your breathing. Completely exhale out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out the restlessness through your nostril. Inhale the positive energy, the prana. Absorb the prana. And gently exhale out. Now join your both hands in Namaskar Mudra. We will go with 3 times Omkar chanting to attune our body and mind with the cosmic sound of Om, and then prayer Sangha Chadvam Samvatatvam. Please repeat with me. Sangachadvam samvadadvam samvomar Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. प्रार्थना के अर्थ को आत्मसात करें. पूरा शरीर सहज, मन शांति की ओर, पूर्ण शांति की ओर. सहजता के साथ आंखों को खोलें और वापस आ जाएं. Yes. Now we can begin the importance of yoga. So before going into the importance of yoga, let's us know what is yoga. योग क्या है? There are infinite definitions of yoga. as per depending on whom in context to that definition is applied to. So many definitions of yoga. It's just the application. But if we see that yoga is the root word is yuj, Sanskrit word, and it means union, to connect, to join. Like my hands are joining. They are separate, now they are joining together. That is connecting union. Now this becoming Namaskar Mudra. So similarly, yoga means union, joining. Now, what is joined in yoga? If you look deeply and minutely from the morning or the lifespan that you are living, every time something is joining or something is separating. Your breath is also coming in, joining to you, and exhaling out. You are joining with other peoples. You are joining with other places. You are joining to other things. But here, the important part is what to join. Because yoga is a moksha shastra. It takes you from bondage to freedom. So, with which you are connecting, that will decide your awareness or consciousness. So, it's very important that you consciously decide with which you are joining. Now, let's understand the two poles of joining. Suppose you yourself assume like you are a very individual, small person, but you can't bear that individuality, that smallness. So you want to be big, you want to grow. As a result, you want to join with others who are growing at a faster rate. So one definition of yoga is connecting the universal mind with the individual mind. Or what I say, connecting the individual mind with the universal mind. Because the basic question will come, who we are. Why we are feeling that smallness. It is said that if you go according to yogic philosophy, that before the birth you were infinite, unlimited awareness. But right now you are living a human life, but you are actually spiritual. Everyone is spiritual. The core of everyone is spiritual. That is unending, ever existing. So, yoga, if we talk about in a very simple language, yoga is joining the body with the mind, mind with the soul. So that these three work in unison, work in harmoniously without creating more friction, more problem for you. Right now, if you think or see around yourself, the problems that we are facing, either our body is not supporting us. If a person is having a healthy body, if mind is not working proper, so much of the negative things are continuously going on. As a result, being a spiritual origin we have, but we caught up in our either in body or mind, or emotions or feelings or thoughts. So yoga creates that harmonious development. So you tell me, is development is only for yogis or the saints, or it's for the everyone? Everyone needs that development. So yoga is for everyone, because everyone wants to be happy. Now let me tell you how the yoga is discovered. As in our very olden times, when that foreign countries were exploring the outer science, our yogis and the mystics were exploring the inner science. How this mechanism is happening, how this body is forming, how this mind is forming, how his thoughts are forming. So they start giving attention or observation to their surroundings. And when they know their surrounding, they turn their attention inwards to their own body and mind. Then they start seeing that whatever is existing in the outer cosmos, this whole body is also a miniature, small miniature of the same life. So if you want to know outer, you better know the inner. Correct? So they started giving observation because they observed that in this whole world, the problem is temporary nature of the things. Things are temporary. They take birth, there for some time, and then they again gone away. And that create problem for us. So yoga is giving you a darshan or that insight that nothing is ending. It's just a journey. So when we are balanced in our body, mind, then we can experience our spiritual nature simply. That is, yoga beginning from Shodhan Kriyas or Yamadani Niyamas and to the state of Samadhi. That is the state of complete oneness with everything. And that's what the theme this time yoga is having. That yoga theme is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And the meaning of this is like our family is here. We all live like a family, help each other whenever anyone is in problem. So similarly, this whole world is also like a family. And the division is just ephemeral. It's not the truth. If you go according to the science also, I think all of you are aware of a very great formula, E is equals to mc square. It is the principle of energy and mass. That whatever mass you are seeing surrounding you everywhere, it can be converted into energy. And again, energy can be converted into mass. And the difference is the speed of light. If you move an object with the speed of light, it will convert into energy. Like your food is converted into this through digestion into this energy, biological energy. That biological energy is converted to psychic energy, and with that same energy I am thinking right now. So every time this whole, the separation is not truth. Your mind is tricking into it. Do you know the stars that you see in the night? They are very old, but our eyes think that we are seeing right now. The rays of sun take around 8 minutes 15 seconds to reach our eyes. We are not seeing the sun in present. So when we go deeper, then we understood the mystery of our body and mind. So yoga is an art, it's a science, or it's a philosophy of creating complete harmonious development between body and mind, so that we can experience our soul eternal existence. Now, for a person who is living a life, going to office, like time has also impact on all of us. So our existence is right now changed up. We are having the job hours. Whenever a child gets the birth, after some years he has to go to the school, he has to learn their knowledge, and then life goes like that. So in all of this scenario or the journey, we forget our body and mind health. And when we remember, when this body and mind creates problem for us, you can see all around the problems are there. Just for creating that financial, we are too much dependent on our financial status. But we do have physical status, mental status, emotional status, social status. spiritual status. Until and unless all of these are not satisfied, we can't be eternally happy. So yoga is showing the way to whole of this world, that you can't be satisfied only in physical, only in mental, only in social, only in spiritual. You need the collaboration of all of these dimensions to create the powerful human being. You know the difference between an animal and humans? The difference is the discrimination, power of discrimination. When we were learning the art of Panchkosha, there we see that the human has that Vijnanamaya Kosha, that power of intellectual. That's why we are ruling the animals as well. Human is creating so much of the tool. So that's why human needs to be perfectly balanced, otherwise we are going to create so much of imbalance. So let's coming back to the importance of yoga. Now we know the meaning of yoga, and different rishis gave different definitions of yoga. But we have to look at the application point. What is yoga for a student who is going to his school? For him, yoga is a way of creating a healthy body and a focused mind so that he can study with full concentration. Yoga will give him the emotional balance, the physical balance. Correct? Right now, if you say to your children that please sit down without doing anything, they will become restless. So they also need to understand some of the practices of yoga, like Tratak practices there to create that concentration power. There are practices like some breathing practices, some practice of asana can give the children a healthy body and a happy mind. And children are the creation of our future. Then yoga for the college people. At that time, there is creation happening, there is growth and development happening. So much of pressure that they have to do good in their exams, they have to grow their career. So yoga is going to give them stability. Yoga is going to give them clarity. Yoga is going to give them the focus. And everyone needs focus. And for meditation and dhyana, you also need concentration. So a person learns the concentration through yoga and applies that in life as well as in meditation also. Then moving further, for suppose a businessman, what yoga can give? For a businessman, yoga will give him a clear visionary mind. Clear visionary mind. So we need so much of clarity to have the clear thought, clear word and clear action. If we don't have that clarity, we have only confidence that we are going to get stuck somewhere. So yoga is connecting to your source, to the intelligence within you, to the power within you. As a result, you act, you perform your action from a higher platform of awareness. You just don't do egotistical action which create karma, bondage, problems for you. Right now that's happening for all of us. I am also learning. I am also learning like you. Then yoga for females, like females take care of so much of management work in our house. They take care of everyone, but no one take care of them. So females, they need also that physical healthy and emotional strength. And it is also said that females are more emotionally stronger than males. That's why they can also balance the males too. So for females, yoga is going to give them, because they also have so much of motions up and down. Emotions are going up and down. So much of mental turmoil is there. And let me tell you, females are the one who don't share their emotions easily with others. So as a result, they also develop so much of problems, physical, mental, emotional. So yoga gives them a chance to open up, to connect with everyone else. And for a sannyasi and for a yogis, they want that direct journey to that self-realization, that enlightenment. So they are not interested in much more things. They want to directly attain that path. Or they have also followed their responsibilities in life at some point of time. Now with the experience they wanted, or they know that they want their true existence, true awareness. So they have chosen the direct path. And we all are going through a zigzag path. So everyone's destination is that self-realization, as the aim of yoga, as mentioned in our text also, that everyone is running after that happiness. Our means are different, but our goal is same. Our means are different, but our goal is same. And our search is always for that happiness. We want the things, the people, the places which gives us happiness, and we avoid the things which doesn't give us happiness. But this world is full of dualities. There are always two, like you and me, right and left, up and down, day and night, male and female, success, failure, heat and cold. So always you have to go between the two. And in that two we suffer if we attach with one of the things. So we need that balance. If we look into the life of Bhagwan Buddha, Mahavir, Adi Shankaracharya ji, and so many, suppose APJ Abdul Kalam ji, everyone who are successful in whatever they are doing, then we will come to conclusion that they have one thing common, that is balance, sambhava, in whatever they are doing. And they are not doing whatever they are doing just for the sake of satisfying their ego. They are doing just to serve others. That is Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Our mother also take care of us because she loves us. And love, I was reading somewhere, it is mentioned, love, or basically the unconditional love, is the existence on which everything is settled upon. And yoga leads you toward that unconditional love of your being, of your own existence, as we have seen in the concept of Panchakosha. Do you know what Panchakosha is? It can give you the answer of who you are. Panchakosha. Panch means five, kosha means layers. If you see around yourself, two things you will find, that everything is a mixture. See your thoughts, they are mixture. And whenever there is a mixture, there will be layering. Everything is covered with layers. So many layers, we can't imagine. So Panchakosha tells you about the nature of this whole existence, the whole cosmos. It says that the reality or the truth is lying within the five layers. What are those five layers? First one is the Annamaya Kosha, the basic one. Anna means the food. Kosha means layer, the first and the basic one, that I can touch, I can feel. And how it's made up of? By eating the food. And food mainly contains Prithvi, Jal, Agni, Vayu, Akash. Chit Jal Pavak Gagan Samira Panch Tattva Se Bana Sharira. That this whole body is made out of five basic elements. Prithvi, that is earth, water, fire, space, and air. And if these five elements are not balanced, whole Ayurveda is based on these five elements. If these 5 elements are not balanced, your physical health will be a question mark. So, first outer covering or the outer layer is Annamaya Kosha. Then moving more bigger kosha, more subtle is the second kosha is Pranamaya Kosha, the one which is responsible for running this gross body, that is Annamaya Kosha. You know the difference between a dead body and you? The dead body doesn't have an energy to sustain its physical nature, but you have right now, as your mobile phone have that energy with you. So, second kosha, that is Pranamaya Kosha. Prana means that vital life force. Kosha means layer. The layer of vital energy, life force. Life means Jivan, force means power. The power for your life is that Pranamaya Kosha. Where your prana flows? Prana flows in your nadis. Pranamaya Kosha is made up of so many number of nadis. In some text it's mentioned 72,000 nadis. In some text it's mentioned 3,50,000 nadis. So many nadis. Nadis are the channels through which nervous energy flows. And I hope all of you are also aware of chakras. And chakras are the blueprint of our life. How our life is created. Our energy patterns are, or our habits are stored in these energy channels. So, and it's made up of 5 vayus, the 5 basic types of prana vayus: prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. Prana, what it does? Prana is responsible for these chest functions, situated in your chest region, above your navel, below your throat. Responsible for heartbeat, lung function, for the functioning of inhalation. Then apana. Apana is situated below your navel and above your anal region. Responsible for elimination, excretion. Whatever going out of your body because of that prana. I am exhaling because of, apana. Apana vayu. Then third is samana vayu. Below our chest, above our genital region, we have within our navel is samana vayu, responsible for our digestive functions, for our metabolic functions. And then we will have udana vayu above our throat region, responsible for our sensory functions. And finally we have vyana sarva sharira. Vyana means that vyana vayu is responsible for functioning or helping the other vayus throughout the body. So, hridayi prano, gude apano, samana nadhi mandala, udan kantha kupascha, vyana sarva sharira. So, these 5 vayus are responsible for the basic functions. In your young time, you have these vayus functioning at their efficient level. But as soon as we start neglecting our breathing, our posture is not proper, we are sitting, leaning like this. So as a result, this lung capacity goes down, we don't breathe properly. That is yogic deep breathing or deep breathing. As a result, our vayus get weakened. You know, one of the reasons of depression is lower vayu, lower life force, lower energy. So, we need to breathe properly. That is where pranayama plays a very vital role for your controlling your mental body. Now, more than beyond that is the body of thoughts, emotion, feelings. That is your manomaya kosha. Manomaya, the mana that is creating right now problem for you. Sometimes for me also, but it creates problem. But yoga creates or give you the awareness, because of which you can see your mind, you can see your thoughts. Your mind is not you. You are collected from your birth, from your don't know, and collecting daily for survival. But if you use it consciously, it's a magical tool. But if we go unconscious, then it creates problem for us. Then we have Manomay Kosha, the body of mental sheath. Finally, then we have, more important than this is Vijnanamay Kosha, the body of intellectual sheath. You have some determination faculty within you which is deciding at every phase of our life whether I should do it or not. Mana is collecting, all the time collecting for your safety. But who is responsible for decision? Is your Vijnanamay Kosha. The more clear is your Vijnanamay Kosha, the more efficiently you can take the decision. That's what you can feel. If you can take your decision very clearly, you are very comfortable during your decision, then it means you have a very clear Vijnanamay Kosha. Your intellect is clear. More than that, when you are also free of your intellect, discriminatory power, then the magic is Anandamay Kosha, the body of joy, the body of Anand. You know the difference between Anand and happiness? Happiness can be momentary because of objects, because of people, because of feelings, because of emotions. But Anandamay, Anand is because of your existence, because of your being, not because of your action. You don't do anything. If you are just can relax very silently in a very relaxed way, then you can taste your own joy. And it is said that when you go further within, in Patanjali Yoga Sutra they mention Ananda Samadhi. And when you also leave that, go beyond, then you go within and you experience yourself as a Atman, or else yourself as a awareness, pure consciousness, which is known as Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Sat Chidanand. Sat means truth. Chit means consciousness. Anand means joy. Ever existence, ever conscious, ever new bliss is what we all are. Swami Vivekananda also said that we all are divine beings, but we are sleeping in this mortal body, waiting for getting up. Don't know sometime when we are going to wake, but definitely it is said sometime we have to wake up. And yoga is a perfect means to coming to the reality, coming to the truth, coming to the existential truth of our being. You know what, initially people join yoga for just their therapy purpose, but slowly when they taste the joy of their healthy body, then they taste the joy of their mental body, and then they want to travel to their spiritual experience, meditation, pranayama, dhyana, and that gives them the eternal joy at every moment of their life. Then they change the way of their style of working and they become a karma yogi. They still do the karma, they still do the action, whatever is necessary in their life, but not out of ego, but out of their selfless service. And same is said in Sri Krishna, by Sri Krishna also in Bhagavad Gita, in Karma Yoga. Oh Arjuna, be a karma yogi, not a phala yogi. Then you will enjoy your karma. Then that same karma will become the yoga, the way of freedom for you. You need not to worry anymore. So our India is full of this divine secret knowledge. Correct? So moving again back, we have to discuss, or we are discussing the importance of yoga. So the yoga will give you physical health, mental health, social health, spiritual health. Someone is right now enjoying the very basic health, physical health, and they are too much engrossed in it. As a result, they feel the problem with their physical health. someone is enjoying too much of mental health, they do not balance their mental health with physical health, then the same problem arising with them, like mental issues are there, nervous problems are there, then they have that social issues, their relationship are not perfect with others. So yoga creates that harmonious nature within you. As well as well, your relationship are also very much balanced, very much selflessly oriented. And finally, people or whoever practices yoga will move toward their true nature, their truth or their existence. Moving further, and I think all of you are aware of Maharishi Patanjali ji. Maharishi Patanjali ji did a phenomenal amount of work for the yoga. As right now our mind is going in so many directions, similarly yogic knowledge was also there at every place, so much of knowledge, but there was not a particular book or a document. If you read that, you have the whole knowledge. So much of confusion was there. So Maharishi Patanjali ji written the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, very short formulas to understand the secret knowledge of the yoga. Correct? And in Patanjali Yoga Sutras contain around 195 sutras or the formulas, and these are very small ones but contain the huge amount of wisdom. And if you understand that Patanjali Yoga Sutra, then you are definitely going to understand the secret of your life. I am also trying to do that, and knowledge grows from time to time. Directly you will not get everything, so keep on doing that. Then further, if we go move, what Patanjali ji says about yoga. In first sutra of first pada, there are 4 padas in Maharishi Patanjali Yoga Sutra, that is Samadhi pada, Sadhan pada, Vibhuti pada, and finally Kevalya pada, that is ultimate freedom. Pada means chapters, 4 chapters. So in first chapter of Samadhi pada, he will clear the goal of yoga. Atha Yoga Anushasana. That is, Atha means now, Yoga means union, and Anushasana means the discipline. Let's now follow the discipline of yoga. He's using the word now, that is Atha. Not, okay, come on, go for yoga. He's using now. There is a particular reason for that. As a person or a human being goes through various experiences of life like sadness, happiness, feeling, relationship, family, job, business, so much of huge experiences. Then after that, but still he doesn't feel satisfied. Then he is welcoming you, then you can come to that yoga path. If you are not feeling so, then just hang out some time more here and there, then you can come back. So that clarity of mind should need to be there. And in the second sutra he says, Atha Yoga Anushasanam Yoga Cheta Vritti Nirodha. That is Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is union, Chitta is that mind stuff. It's a, what do you say? It's a collection of your man, buddhi, ahankar. That consciousness, chitta, vritti, nirodha. Vrittis are the formation, and you have to manage them, you have to control them, you have to regulate them. Nirodha. Very simple example. Right now you are sitting. How you are understanding whatever I am saying? Because whatever I am saying in your chitta or in your mana, vritti forms are forming. If I say Chinese, you don't understand that because there are not enough vrittis or there is no identity of you with those vrittis. As a result, you don't understand that. So Patanjali ji is saying because we have the vritti within our chitta and which creates problem for us. Why? There's the problem. Why we need to nirodh our vritti? He say in the next sutra. Tadha drashtu swarupe vasthanam. Tada means after doing the nirodha. Drashtu swarupe vasthanam. He is using the word drashta for you. Actual you. Drashta means the observer, the awareness. Then the awareness will be established in its true nature. Right now, we are identifying with one or another. All the time, from morning to evening. All the time we are identifying with one or another thing. And that's also the also a reason for us right now for so much of mental issues that we are seeing in this whole world. And if other than those times when we are not established on true self, then we are vritti sarupyam mitratra. That is vritti के सारूप, vritti के ही हिसाब से आपको अपना रूप अनुभव होने लगता है. Let me give you example. Right now I am a yoga teacher. That's also a vritti in my mind. I am identified with it. So according to that I am feeling. I am giving you this wisdom. Other person, a seller of books, he is identified with the vritti of a businessman. A seller of vegetables, he is identified with the vritti of a vegetables. So according to vritti, if you think about the elephant, close your eyes. And if you can create that feeling, emotion, then you have that enhanced power of elephant within you. So with what you are identified, you will create that same feeling as it is. So that's why connect with awareness. Connect when you are relaxed. Do not connect when you are angry. Anger attracts anger. So don't do that. Moving to like Bhagavad Gita. So in that, this whole Patanjali Sutra is like the psychology of your whole human being, whole existence. How you can finally reach to the Keval. That is Keval. Again to your Purusha state. Here Patanjali ji gives a very wonderful concept. I hope all of you are disturbed or someone of you are disturbed with some people who somehow come in your life and create disturbance for you. So for that, for the happiness of such persons, Patanjali ji gave the secret formula. Maitri karuna mudito peksha sukh dukh punya punya vishyana bhavana chitta prasadanam. Patanjali ji says that chitta prasadanam, to have that happiness or the joy of your balanced chitta, your balanced consciousness, you need to create the correct bhava in correct situations. Sukh, dukh, punya, punya. There are 4 types of you can say circumstances you will connect with. Sukhi, the circumstances which will create the sukha for you. Other will be dukha, which will create a dukha for you. Third is punya, which will have the punya feeling like you are going for a pilgrimage, you are feeling the punya within you. And apunya, that wrongdoings will be there. So, how much or what type of feeling you should bhava have in your chitta? He says, maitri with the sukha. जो सुखी व्यक्ति है, जो विचार ऐसा वृत्ति है जो आपको सुखी दे, तो उसके साथ तो मित्रता करें. Have that friendship with that. दुख, The one which is suppose having anyone who is having the pain in his life, he is not having the happiness time. Then you should have not good feeling about that? No. You should have that karuna. Like a doctor has the karuna for his patient. Mother has karuna for his son or daughter. A friend has karuna for other friend. So you should have the karuna. Whatever you can do, do it, but do not disturb your mind unnecessarily. Otherwise, you will dissipate your energy. Karuna. Then we will have punya. The atma or the thoughts which are punya, who are doing the punya works. Like you can see APJ Abdul Kalam. There are so many examples who have done the punya work just for the selfless service, not for himself. Then for those we should have mudita, we should have the feeling of joy, feeling of genius, that so great work they are doing. Then the same quality we will also develop within us. Then the last person is apunya. Apunya means what? The person who are doing the wrongs. What is wrongdoing? Creating the problem for themselves also and for others also, like the criminals. They are also destroying themselves and they are also destroying this whole creation. So we should not have a friendship toward them also, and we should also not have a दोस्त दुश्मनी भी नहीं करनी. करेक्ट. ना काहू से दोस्ती ना काहू से प्यार, ऐसा कबीरदास जी कहते थे अपने दोहों में. क्योंकि जिससे भी आप जुड़ोगे आपके अंदर वैसा परिवर्तन आने लगेगा. वही आपको योग सिखा रहा है कि किससे जुड़ना है, और जुड़ भी रहे हैं तो अवेयरनेस के साथ जुड़े. जैसे किसी मूवी में कोई एक्टर किसी एक रोल के साथ जुड़ता है. सपोज यू आर अ movie actor and you are getting a role of a very great personality in one movie, and then you get the other movie in which you are playing a role of a beggar. Suppose in one movie you played a role of a king, and then you say that and after that you got the chance to play a role of a beggar. Will you do it or not? You will do it because that's your role. But you will not get identified with it. You will play your role with the honesty, but within you, you know that's not you. Correct. So yoga is also telling you that do your work, whatever we are doing, but do not get over-identified or attached with it. If you need to get attached with your true self. Then that attachment is going to give you the happiness or the joy of your being. Correct? Then moving further to Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita says, Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam. And Bhagavad Gita is one of the phenomenal text of philosophy, and it's the dialogue between Sri Krishna, the form of that cosmic consciousness, and Arjuna, the main role. Whereas the story between Pandavas and Kauravas, and how that the element of yoga is there in Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita is a part of Mahabharata, the epic. Clear? So, the war is happening in Kurukshetra between Pandav and Kauravas. And war because of Kauravas do not want to give what was belonging to Pandavas, or does not want to share the wealth that needs to be shared between them. That is the nature of this activity. And here the Krishna is coming in between to act as the role of mediator. And Arjuna choose Krishna, and Kaurava, that is Duryodhan, choose the army of Krishna. And you know who won. Here is also choose that connection, that joining. That Arjuna choose the truth of this whole cosmos, whereas Kaurava or the Duryodhan choose the army, the object, the gift of the Lord. And you know what has happened at the end, who won that war. And every chapter of that, there are 18 chapters in Bhagavad Gita, every chapter begin with the word yoga. And yoga is union. Bhagwan Krishna is also giving, who is a Bhagwan? Who has realized his true self. All of us can realize our true self, and we are that true self. In Upanishad, there is a very wonderful story, like suppose a nugget of gold is there inside a mud for millions of years. Will that gold will turn into mud? Never. Similarly, we all are. We all are like the nugget pieces of that spiritual nature. Our essence is spiritual, but we are now playing the role as a physical body, mental body, social body. But if we have the awareness, then we can play our roles very effortlessly. So, here the very definition of yoga is yoga karmasu kaushalam. Whatever role you are playing in your life, no need to go anywhere, just play with the perfection, with the growth. With the growth. Two things are important: relaxation during your action and awareness. Do not get too engrossed. Do your perfection, but whatever is required, do that. Do not do work out of your habit. Do it out of the need, out of the requirement, out of the selfless service, not out of your ego. Yoga karmasu kaushalam. And during that karma, how you should need to maintain yourself? Samatvam yoga uchyate. The samatva word you will find many times in yoga and others also. That during the time of your work, like right now I am talking to you. So, samatvam yoga uchyate. If I can maintain the samta of my mental faculty, the mana, then I can say I am also in the state of yoga. So during the state, yoga, samatvam yoga uchyate. Maintain that samta of your physical body, mental body, then we can say we are in that yogic state of happiness. There is a very beautiful story mentioned in the text, spiritual text. To understand this whole philosophy, whole knowledge, because stories are one of the important part to understand the deep knowledge. And the story goes like that: there is a lake, and during that night there is a full moon night. And suppose if you want to see the reflection of that moon in that lake, but lake is filled with that waves, so much waves are there. Are you able to see the vision of that moon? No. Why? Because you will see the distorted reflection. So what is the distortion? These are the so many thoughts in the minds also, because of which we don't realize our true nature. We don't even see our own breath, which is going all the time. But if with yoga we can calm our body, we can balance our body, we can make our mind peaceful, then in that same mind we can see the reality. So in the same way, if the waves are silenced with that yoga abhyas, yoga practice, then you can see the moon reflection perfectly in that same lake. So yoga gives you that balance, that harmonious development between your body and mind, so as to realize your true nature. So on this International Day of Yoga, I motivate, I propel all of you to practice yoga, and do not practice yoga only on 21 June. Practice yoga as you are breathing daily. Practice yoga as you are daily eating your food. Practice yoga as you are doing everything with your full involvement. Yoga is not something that you are doing in optional manner. Yoga is something, it's a state of being. Yoga is about being. It's about the bhava of your man. It's not about the doing. Yoga takes you go beyond your doing. So, all of you, I request you, or I will say it's for your benefit. The whole cosmos is creating the perfect movement on 21st June 2023. You all can practice yoga with International Day of Yoga. Whole world is celebrating yoga. Correct? The vibration during that time when everyone is chanting that same mantra that we will also chant, then there will be peace, there will be harmony, and there will be total balance within whole cosmos. Correct? So let's wind up the today's session with the Shanti part. I hope all of you have enjoyed the session. If you have any questions, any suggestion, any feedback, you can comment below, and you can follow me and subscribe my channel, that is Anand Yatra. Whereas you can also search me on Instagram with Yog Engineer. So let's start the Shanti part. Let's go for a meditation, and then we will sit very comfortably, both hands in Jnana Mudra, eyes closed, spine erect, chin parallel to the ground. Gently close your eyes and fix your awareness at the eyebrow center. जहाँ पर आप तिलक लगाते हैं, आंखों के बीच में स्थान है, वहाँ पर अपने ध्यान को केंद्रित करें. This is the point of concentration or the willpower within our being. And just gaze upwards slightly. We will do first 3 deep breaths. Completely take a deep exhalation. Deeply inhale. Energize your whole being. Completely exhale out. Exhale the restlessness. Inhale. Exhale out. Now we will do Anulom Vilom Pranayama for balancing our energies, that is Ida Nadi and Pingala Nadi, so as to create the balance within our body and mind. Lift your right hand up. Form like this pranayama mudra, folding first 2 fingers. Gently close your right nostril with the thumb. Completely exhale out from our left nostril. Gently inhale, keeping your facial muscles relaxed through our left nostril for a count of 5. Close the left nostril. Open the right nostril, exhale through the right nostril for a count of 5. Again inhale from the right. Close the right, exhale from the left. This is 1 round. In the same way, repeat 5 more rounds. And the quality of breath should be deep, slow and conscious. And do it in a very relaxed manner. Just relax your both hands again on your knees. Just sit in a very relaxed manner, feeling the changes, the balancing. Now we will do the next pranayama, that is Sheetkari pranayama, a cooling pranayama, so as to cool down our body and mind. Joining our teeth together, opening our lips, we will do 3 rounds. Take a deep inhale by creating a C sound, feeling the coolness in the mouth. Hold the breath and gently exhale through your nostril. Feel the coolness, the relaxation and the healing. Keep your facial muscles relaxed. Feel the bhava of balance. Keep your eyes fixed at your eyebrow center. This will keep you free from extra thoughts. Now we will practice last Bhramari Pranayama. Lift your both hands up. You will use Shanmukhi Mudra. Put your ears at the cartilage of earlobes. First finger on your eye. Second at the side of your nose. Third on upper lip. Fourth on lower lip. Take a deep breath in. While exhaling, chant Bhramari like a black bhavara, relaxing your whole mind, nerves. Gently hands down. Feel the resonating effect in your brain cells. Whole body relaxed. Keep your posture relaxed. Each and every cell is vibrating with that vital life force. Just sit in silence for a few moments to enjoy that yogic state of meditation. We will use a visualization technique. Visualize within your eyes a jyoti, light, white light, always glowing there, that is expanding slowly, slowly, filling your whole brain, moving throughout your whole body, and filling the whole room in which you are sitting, surrounding you completely with that white light, that healing, rejuvenating, calming light. Feel that every cell of your body, your nadis are filling up with that energy, cosmic energy. You're connecting with everything. Connect with your breath. Your breath is slowing down. Thoughts are calming because of the rhythmic nature of your breathing. Observe your breathing. That will have a calming effect on your mind. Do not try to control. Just observe. Feel yourself as you are. Not the objects, not the feeling, not the emotions. Separate them all of this. Tada drashtu swarupe vasthanam. Join your both hands in Namaskar Mudra. We will conclude the session with one Omkar and then Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Please repeat with me. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukh bhag bhavi. Ma kaschid dukh bhag bhavi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Pray for everyone, that everyone have physical, mental and spiritual blessings, complete well-being. Gently rub your both hands. Feel the gratitude. Activate your whole body. Put them on your facial muscles with cup shape. Gently open your eyes 2-3 times within your palms. See your palms and gently come back with a beautiful smile. Thank you so much all of you for this great webinar. Take care. Have a good day and enjoy the International Day of Yoga.